Hi, it's Joan. This week we're looking at inferences from declarer's point of view. What things can declarer work out from the lead? Well, sometimes I think we rush too quickly into our plan when we see dummy and we don't give the lead enough attention because the lead they make, which is usually based on a pattern, is going to give us a lot of clues about the shape of their hand. And the simplest one is, how about when they lead the two? Let's say you're playing three note trumps and the first lead is the two of a suit that you didn't bid. Well, that's likely to be fourth highest of the longest and strongest. And you immediately get a good idea that if it's the two, that person can't have more than four cards. Because if we follow the principle of fourth highest of the longest and strongest, if they had five cards, it would never be the two that's led. It would be, say, the four or the three, and it'd follow up with the two. So the two suggests four cards in the suit. And if the suit is fourth highest of their longest and strongest, if the lead is that, then they are likely to have one of three shapes. So that means that if they've led the two, they probably don't have a five card suit because they probably would have led that. So the shapes could be 4, 3, 3, 3, very balanced, or they could have led the better of 4, 4, 3, 2, or the less likely shape could be 4, 4, 4, 1, and they've led the lowest of their best suit. So most of the time, the lead of the two will suggest a balanced sort of hand. And if you've got a situation where you're going to play on a suit, then if they're likely to have had three cards in the suit is likely to be breaking well for you. So there's an awful lot you can pick up from that lead. And of course, in suit contracts, they are less likely to lead a low card away from an honour or two than they are in no trumps. But still, if they had the king and two others or the queen and three others, they would lead it. So look for that too and think about what are the implications of the distribution of the suits in that hand. Have a great week, everyone. The south hand has a balanced 4-3-3-3 17-point hand, and we would open one no trump. Partner's taken us to game. So the lead of the two is suggestive of fourth highest of the longest and strongest. So West will likely have four spades. They can't have five because they would not have led the two being fourth highest if they had more than four cards. So we've got 5 diamond winners, 1 or 2 spade winners, 2 heart winners, and the clubs is a bit of a worry. So let's check how the suits are dividing. When East wins the Queen and we take the Ace, there's a very good chance that we will later make the Jack of Spades because West is likely to have the King. So test our diamonds. We've got 5 winners here. And we find that West shows out on the second diamond. That means that their shape is very likely to be 4, 4, 1, 4 because they've led fourth highest, that was a spade, the 2, and they only had 1 diamond. Their shape is really likely to be 4, 4, 1, 4. So keeping that in mind, we'll play our winning diamonds, discard a heart, and discard another heart, cross over to the heart, we've got 7 tricks now. The king of hearts is 8. Lead up to the spade. They've won the king, and our jack's good, which is great, and they're switching to a club. The only way that we can make a club trick is by playing low, because even though they can take the ace and the queen, our jack is a winner. So win the king, take our winning jack of clubs, even though the jack of hearts is a winner as well, and now our spade jack. So by carefully deducing the way this West hand was distributed, we made 10 tricks.